remember two things once I peace out. First is they tryna leave out who we are. Second is the white man, real name Esau. That's the goddamn devil that the Bible speak about. We the same people that the Lord.
Shalom. So, you know, we pretty much, we out here talking about life events, what's going on. We try to keep our people updated with what's going on, right? And if y'all notice, I know y'all been seeing the whole ICE thing with the Mexicans and all that good stuff. And a lot of brothers and sisters, honestly, they just been like, you know what, forget them. We don't care about them. They don't care about us. You know what I mean? And it's almost, I understand it to the extent, but when you really know what's going on, you try to break stuff down for people, but they don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? So I would say this. How about we talk about, let's break down what happened between a long time ago and now. You know what I mean? What caused this Mexican versus black people thing. You know what I mean? Because, of course, everybody feel how they feel now, right? It's up. Oh, no, it's up. They don't like us. We don't like them. ICE can take them and yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I know a lot of the Mexicans don't like us either. They don't care about when we get shot down and, you know, stuff like that. Yeah. But, see, the key is to know how did things get this way. Those is our brothers and sisters. How you doing, sister? We out here for you, sister, so you ain't got to walk around us. You got a couple seconds? We got some good news for you. Okay, well, you got to come back this way? Thank you so much. 6-piece chicken, lemon pepper, a little bit of mild sauce. I got you. Yeah, no, for real though, y'all. You know, this world has brought Mexicans and black folks against each other. You know what I'm saying? To the point where people say, forget them, I don't care, but we're going to break down, you know, how did this happen? How did we get separated from them? Why do we hate them? Why do we look at them in an evil way? You know what I mean? We got to understand, we was all together at one time, but they're the northern part of Israel. We are the southern part of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So once we got separated, you know, to four corners of the earth, they took them over there. They put us over here. So now we come around each other. Well, we don't know them. We don't know y'all. We hate y'all. Y'all ain't us. We look a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But that's because they spent pretty much their curses, their true curses of Deuteronomy in Spain before Mexico even was a thing. You know what I'm saying? So they was that way. We was here in the USA and what's the true definition of Hispanic? I think the true definition of Hispanic, it means slave. It's somewhere in there. A Mexican guy actually told me this. But before I go there, bring out the four corners for me, King. Okay, good. Break that down for me.
All right, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 64.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth, even unto the other, and thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor their fathers have known.
So look, let's talk about the Mexicans real quick, right? They got scattered around. They speak in the tongue, which they did. They went through literally the same curses as a lot of the black people. They're speaking the language that they don't usually speak. You know, a lot of them practice Catholic. A lot of them with the Catholic Church. That was put down on them. They literally went through the same curses as black people. The same thing. They were beat, they were raped. That's why a lot of them look lighter now, because it's that Esau stuff is kind of embedded in their DNA. Conquistadors. There you go, King. It's the elder. Say that one more time, Elder.
They were raped by the conquistadors, the Spaniards.
Right.
Spaniards are Europeans, so these people raped them, and this is why they look to be a lighter color.
Exactly, King. You know what I mean? So a lot of people say, oh, the Hebrew Israelite thing is Negro only. That's not true, man. The Puerto Ricans are brothers and sisters. The Mexicans are brothers and sisters. The Dominican Republic are our brothers and sisters. Bring it out one more time, King. We were separated. Go ahead, take your time, King. Ain't no rush.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 64.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth, even unto the other.
So why you think you got black people speaking Spanish? Because they were scattered, right? We were all scattered a long time ago. You got some speaking English. You got some Spanish people who can speak French. You got black people who speak French. Like, we got people everywhere. We were scattered, y'all. So just because we got a different name or because we was raised in a different area or a different part of the world don't mean you not my brother or sister. You know what I'm saying, man? Come on, bring it out, King.
This when you was talking about how they look a little different, how they look a little lighter than us. This also in the Bible why they look a little lighter than us. All right, this is the book of Hosea, chapter 7, verse 8.
Bring it out.
Ephraim hath mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. So so a cake not turned, if you look at the bottom of the cake not turned, it look a little pale.
There you go, man. You know? But we can't base it off skin color, y'all. You know, Israel comes in many versions of brown. That's a precept too. I'm paraphrasing, but you know, yeah, I think this is in Jeremiah. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So I say that to say, man, you know, we can't be wishing that type of stuff on the Mexicans, man. Yeah, even though I know some of them bogus, some of them haters. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean we gotta wish that they, you know, wish that on their kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Jeremiah. Hold on. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 12, verse 9. My heritage unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour.
That's what I'm saying. Different versions of brown, y'all. You know? So I'm gonna say shout out to Ishka. I know a lot of y'all going through it, seeing y'all family get deported and all that, man. You know? So we gotta stick together, man. You know, we can't push hate, man. Bring it out, King. Keep it coming.
This is a precept when he was talking about why the relationship between the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, why we fight each other so much. That's biblical prophecy too as well. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 11, verse 13.
Bring it out.
The envy also of Ephraim should depart, and the adversary of Judah should be cut off. Ephraim should not envy Judah, and Judah should not vex Ephraim.
I almost wanted to say something, but it could be Esau, could be, I don't know. I ain't gonna waste my time. But good precept, King. That's what I'm saying. We've been going back and forth with the Mexicans and well, not so much the Puerto Ricans, but we've been going back and forth with, you know, Hispanics for years, man. You know, that's what they want. They want the Hispanics and black folks to be against each other. That's what they want. That's what they prefer. Because each young black body drop, that's a check. Each black Hispanic man body drop, that's a check. You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans and the brothers was together, man. That's what the police want. They want that. They want that division. You know what I mean? They want that division. You know? And bring out the other one I had for you, King, Deuteronomy. Bring it up for me.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49. The Lord should bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flight, a nation whose tongue thou should not understand.
Okay, right. Like I said, the same thing happened to the Mexicans. Mexicans are not originally from Spain, yet they speak in Spanish, yet they do a lot of Spaniard heritage, but they are not European. I was talking to one of my Mexican brothers, right? I was like, man, how are you Catholic? That's how I was raised, but isn't that a European-based thing? He was like, yeah. I was like, well, are you European? He was like, no. And it was like a long pause. You know what I mean? He had to think about it like,
God.
No, I'm not. I have a Spanish name.
Exactly.
I speak Spanish, but I'm not from Spain.
Stop confusing him with facts.
Right, but no, sometimes you got to, because you got to make them think, right? Like, wait a minute, that don't make sense.
God.
So what does that tell y'all? The Mexican brothers and sisters went through the same thing. They didn't originally speak Spanish. They spoke Paleo-Hebrew like we did. But bring out the one you just brought out about the four corners. I'm gonna keep bringing that out because this precept is important.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other. And thou shalt serve other gods which neither their fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Our forefathers didn't know these new people that's out. We believe in Jesus Christ, but we call him Yahweh, right? Because the letter J wasn't even out in the letter J came out in the 1600s. So how?
No white Jesus?
Ain't no white Jesus, huh?
Man, I'm out of here.
He ain't got blue eyes.
He ain't got blue eyes or a perm, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Jesus Christ, aka Yahweh Hamashiach, he looked just like us.
Oh, no,
He
messed up.
got nice curly hair. He got melanin. You know what I mean?
Go to that verse, Revelation 1:14, so they can know that.
Revelation 1:14. We're gonna bring it out for the elder. Y'all know I like this suspect. We can go all day on this subject. We can go all day with this subject. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. And his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Verse 15, and his feet was like unto fine brass.
Fine brass. Put your hand in the camera so they can see. What does this look like? What my skin look like? Like copper fine brass, right?
Come.
Woolly hair, right?
Come.
You know what I mean? Ain't no way y'all. Oh, I know she got my food. I know she got my food. She bring my food, sister. Hey, shout out to you, sister. You got a couple. We still. You promised a couple minutes to talk to us, though. We got some good news for you. Okay, that's all good. I ain't gonna enjoy that chicken. That 6-piece with the lemon pepper. You know what I mean? A little mild sauce on the side. Anyway. All right, go ahead, King. Where we at with it?
I'm gonna start from the top.
Come.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 15. And his feet was like unto fine brass, if they was burnt in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
How you doing, brother? So, as much as I love my beautiful mom, you know what I mean, we was raised with a picture of white Christ in the household, right? I never understood it. I'm like, and everybody say, it don't matter, it don't matter, it don't matter. Well, if it don't matter, why did the Most High God take time to prophesize how he looked?
I got a precept for that.
Bring it out, King. If it don't matter, he wouldn't have did a whole chapter and verse on it.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 15.
Bring it out.
Be not ignorant of anything, in great matter or small.
Don't be ignorant, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are able to be told anything, and then once it give me Proverbs 3 and 5. Once y'all get something in y'all heart, that's just what y'all go with. It's plenty proof to show y'all that this fake Caesar Bajora man is not who we think he is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gotta want to take the time and listen, man. You got that, King?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not to thy own understanding.
Trust in the Lord, y'all. Read the Bible. You know what I mean? Learn the context clues of it. Some people read it but don't know what they read. They don't know what none of these words mean. They depend on somebody else to break it down for them. Do your own research. Don't be no fool. Don't let nobody just tell you anything.
The people that put you in slavery, that took you from your land, is not going to teach you the truth about who you are. Never ever trust your enemies. You got to learn for yourself.
Never trust your enemies. It's a precept for that. Bring it on now, King. White man, the one that told us, it don't matter, we're all together. If we all together, why did y'all come over the lake, over the boat to them ships and bring us? We wasn't together. We didn't want to be with y'all. We was chilling where we was at. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thou enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
I never trust the white man. Ever. You can't pay me enough money to trust the white man. You know what I'm saying? You can't pay me. You know what I mean? Christmas, all this, Thanksgiving. No, I don't do none of that. So when I start to see if I see that word in the Bible, I celebrate Christmas next time.
Speaking of Christmas, go to Jeremiah chapter 9.
You already know. Bring that out.
Here we go.
You bring it out. Next time I see Thanksgiving in the Bible, I eat turkey. I eat the pork. I eat it all. And I give you $100 if you can show me Thanksgiving in the Bible.
You gonna hit the swine up?
If they can show me Thanksgiving in the Bible, I go buy me a large rib tip right now.
Talk about Jeremiah chapter 10.
Come, bring that out. You know what we want, King. You know what we want.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10. I'm going to start from verse 2.
Bring it out, King.
Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Exactly.
Verse,
no, keep going to the Christmas part. You know what we want.
Verse 3, for the custom of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. Verse 4,
right.
They deck it with silver, with gold, they fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
What that sound like? That sound like Christmas. The Bible was written thousands of years ago. This was prophesied thousands of years ago. Yeah, it was translated in 1600. I know people like to say that, yeah. But this was prophesied thousands of years ago. The Most High God do not want us practicing this heathen stuff. I love my father. Today I got one of the best fathers. Give me that honor thy parents. Can't do it around me. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I just brought it up.
Exodus
No,
20.
but that's one too. That's one too. It's a couple honor your father type. I love my father. I got one of the hardest working fathers, strongest father that a man could ever be grateful for it, right? But I don't need this one particular day to tell my father, you a great man. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for whooping me when I need it. Thank you for taking my phone when I was acting crazy. Thank you, Father. I don't need today to tell you that. Because the Most High God say honor your parents every day. You know what I mean? As much as I understand the kind gesture of Mother's Day and Father's Day, we have to be real, y'all. If y'all take time and to look up the taxes and the money that's being made off these holidays, but why are all these homeless people? Literally, last Mother's Day, they made over like $3 billion across the country in one day for Mother's Day. But we got so many homeless people. What they doing with these taxes? That's what I say. I understand the kind. I love my mother, but I don't need a day where the white man say, "Hey, this is the day you celebrate your mother." Man, hell to the no. Screw you. I'm gonna celebrate my mama next month, the month before. I don't need your day.
What it say about honor your parents?
Yeah, you got that, King? Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother, that their days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God give thee.
Honor your parents. That's the problem in our community. You know what I mean? Our parents, they been around. They seen a lot. You know what I mean? We supposed to protect them. You know what I mean? So I get these days, when these days come, oh, it's fine. I got it. I've seen people stress themselves out on one day because they ain't had the money to get a gift for their mom for Mother's Day, or they ain't have money to get a gift for their dad for Father. People really be stressed out for that stuff, man. Because it's hard out here. We want to show our parents we love them. All I'm saying is, y'all, we don't need a day appointed by the government to show our parents love. Because the Most High God say, hey, honor your parents daily. You know what I mean? That's all I want to share with y'all, you know?
The scripture that he just read earlier, which says, the scripture that brother just read earlier about never trust thine enemy. Our enemies want us to go away from God.
Right.
That's why he's giving us all these fake holidays. When you look at Mother's Day, Easter, Christmas, they are all based on pagan and idolatry. None of these holidays were celebrated in the Bible by Christ or his disciples. So when you're celebrating it, find it in the Bible. Whatever holidays Christ kept, those are the holidays that you keep.
Give me that. Right, man. But like I said, we're not trying to bash people for, you know, celebrating the pagans. We just trying to tell y'all, hey, we don't do it. I believe in the Most High God and His Son, Jesus Christ. I'd rather do what He say do. I'm gonna celebrate the days He tell me to celebrate. I get we live in the world and we see it and they try to put it, but He ain't say do that.
We in the world, but we're not of this world.
Exactly. You know what I mean? We're not perfect. We're not telling y'all. We're not sitting up here acting like we're perfect individuals. We are not. We are not perfect. But guess what? We can start doing the little things. You know what I mean? The little things. You know, like to my younger brothers, having all this loose sex with all these different girls, not taking care of y'all kids. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to live like that.
Having an evil eye towards your brothers.
You know what I mean? Always mugging your brother. I guarantee it could be a young black brother walking down the street, right? He see it's a group of guys standing there. They gonna mug him. They gonna look at him crazy. They gonna try to rob. They might try to beat him. Let a white man walk down here. They ain't gonna say nothing to that man. I've seen it. We used to teach on 7 Like the Cottage Grove, right? You know how they get out, right? A young black man he could be minding his business. He can be going to drop some money out to his kids, or they see a young brother, they gonna mess with him. Let a Caucasian man just be. They not gonna say nothing to this man. He gonna be able to go get his groceries, hop on the bus, and go right back up to wherever he came from. But let my son, my young son, he got his little dreads, but this is one of the goodest boys you'll ever meet. He got his little ways, don't get me wrong, but he's not a troublemaker. But just because he got a certain look, you know what I'm saying? They'll mess with him. Oh, you must be a BD or GD. No, I just like to show off my natural hair. I like to wear nice clothes. So just because of that, y'all gonna try to beat me, shoot me, me just because how I look. But we always saying Black Lives Matter or the white man doing it. We don't even love our own nation. We don't love ourselves. We beat our own. We don't protect. I'm not gonna lie. We are the worst nation of protecting our women. Black women are so unprotected, it's sad. And I'm sorry to all the sisters who've been through a lot, but we don't protect our sisters enough. We don't do it good enough. I'm sorry. All our young brothers try to do, get them sex with them, sex, and just put them out here, leave them out here bogus. Oh, my bad. You got that pre-sub. I get long-winded. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, but listen, I'm about to digress, King. But yeah, we got to do better as a people, as a nation, man. You know, come together. It's not too hard, y'all. Right. Look how the Venezuelans doing. Look how the Mexicans doing. Like, they stick together. They send money to their people. But our people be all for self, man. We take from each other. We kill from each other. We not all bad. I'm not coming at my nation like we just, but I tell you this, we're the strongest species walking this earth. There's no other species of man stronger than the black man. There's no other species of woman stronger than the black woman. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. That's why they got to keep us as the tail. And as long as we keep doing these heathen things, they're going to keep us as the tail.
You know that verse is said with Christ made us the head and not the tail?
Yeah. You got that, King?
Well, I know that's I know what they said to Deuteronomy.
You got something to bring out, though?
Yeah. Okay. You talking about the head and not the tail?
Yeah. I got a precept for y'all. This is the Most High God saying, since y'all didn't want to listen to me, I'm going to make y'all the tail and not the head. Because we didn't listen. I know a lot of things feel good in your heart, but like Proverbs 3 and 5 say, don't go based off your heart, because sometimes the heart can be deceiving. That's a precept too. You got that, King?
Yeah, God. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 44.
Bring it up.
He should lend to thee, and thou should not lend to him. He should be the head, and thou should be the tail.
We supposed to be the head, y'all. There's no other nation of people stronger than us, smarter than us, none of that. I don't care. You know what I mean? I love my people. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not ashamed to say it. But in Hosea, go to that Hosea, my people, black and knowledge. Hosea 4 and 6. Bring it out for me, King. You could be as strong, you could be as fast, but it don't matter. It's up. What do you know up here? What do your mind know? I don't care if you can dunk. I don't care if you can hit home runs. I don't care if you can score 100 touchdowns a game. What can your mind do? The Most High God gave you a mind. But this what happened when you don't use your mind. You know what I mean? When you think with your heart instead of the brain he gave you. Bring that out, King.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Stop. A lack of what, King?
A lack of knowledge.
Right, keep going.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou should be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, and also forgotten thy children.
We're literally destroying ourselves. Because we do. It's like, don't you know how a baby don't know no better? How a baby fall down and bust his head? He messed up, he made a mistake because the baby, he ain't know no better. Exactly. Our people came with laws and statutes, but we don't know no better. We don't even try. You know what I mean? We don't even try. You got some more of that, King? What was the other one we was doing? You know at the heart when you see it. Ain't no. Right. It's okay, King. It's okay, King. But no, we don't gotta do all that, King. Long story short, man, I'm about to digress, but like I'm saying, man, stop trying to be like what this world wants you to be. Won't you try to figure out for yourself what the Most High God really wants for you out here? Don't let a paganist tell you what the Most High God wants for you, because they're gonna send you off every time. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. I appreciate y'all. Kwame Yashala. Come.
God got a chosen people. God never said we equal. If you can't remember two things, one's our peace out. First is they tryna leave out who we are. Second is the white man, real name Esau. That's the goddamn devil that the Bible speak about. We the same people that the Lord gave his promise and keep his law, so it seem like he don't want us. You got some gall if you think that he don't love us. Which one of y'all niggas on for to get your son up, huh? I'll wait, yep, he made it all for our sake. A native to the land, they profiting in my space. They came into the land to propagate the top hate. 100 million, they don't count who they did not say.